All right, folks. It's about that time. It's time to play the game. Drew Aller, a rookie QB for these Jets. Obviously, Justin Fields, not a long-term option for them.
Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald.
Now,
his team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock.
we're 3-2. They're 1-4. We should win this game, but we're kind of a fraudulent 3-2. Like, I mean, our defense has not been phenomenal.
And off we go from East Rutherford. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL.
Play action incomplete right into the dirt. That's the one of the most Jets plays I've seen in Madden. That was something. They've got some interesting, an interesting coach or two on this staff, I'm sure. Here's a give Breece Hall. Here's a solid gain. Gain of 7 on the carry for Breece Hall. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Show them a blitz.
3rd and 3.
To throw. Aller. Over the middle, it's wide open. That is a man. That's Mason Taylor cross midfield. A 20-yard completion. And a New York first down.
Conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives.
1st and 10 now. Aller looking left, high throw completed. Pushed out of bounds. Gain of 9.
So shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard, play fake for Aller, and he's going to be taken down by Reed, and an injury timeout. It's TJ Parker. We know this field, notorious for injuries, and TJ Parker is down. Has had a pretty good rookie campaign. Could that be the end to it?
Get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 8. Aller to throw. He's looking. He's going to throw right side. Finds Taylor. Knocked out of bounds by Nicky Manwari.
It seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get
and now
more depth
Matt Gay out to attempt the 52-yard field goal. From 52, Gay is up, and he's good. Jets take a fairly quick 3-0 lead, but an overall solid defensive performance. The only real play they had was that 20-yard completion. Everything else was not anything too crazy. Jonah Coleman maneuvers to the 29, and out comes Sam Darnold, who's playing pretty good. Returns to his old home in New York, and going to look to establish the run today to set up the pass, And here we go.
Close games, and they can win different style.
Kenneth Walker having a good year. Not quite the year he had last season, obviously. He was just phenomenal last season. Maybe just doesn't have quite the usage. Darnold has played better this year than last, so.
Once again, it's
Walker here gets about a yard to be 3rd and 2. I don't think we'll come out ready for an inside zone, but I don't love the prospect of running right at. Uh-oh. Now they keep moving back, man. We'll get it. I don't know. That was just a. That was obviously a.
Here's that way, got it by maybe the length of a football.
Let's go again. Another run. This time it's Zach Charbonnet, his first carry of the day. And this Jets defense giving in like a hot knife into butter.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs.
1st and 10 now.
And if they can continue to generate these big
Charbonnet motioning
runs,
out, coming back in. Quick throw, missing. Nobody in the area.
And it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion,
Darnold, I don't know
really
where
nice
exactly
job
he
on
was
this
firing.
drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically throwing the ball on
2nd and 10 now.
Great way to do it. But now they find
Swinging out. Coleman just can't get out there.
Here,
Michael Carter with a great play. Now we got 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for this Seattle offense.
It's Darnold.
Looking to throw. He's going for Arroyo, who makes the grab before hit by Cisco.
Get to the marker. Good job there.
4th and 2 now.
Decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
4th and 2.
Darnold to the air.
Throw, and Jigba gets
And
it.
he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance
We're
here
going for
early
that.
in
I
the
mean,
game,
in
but they
enemy
convert
territory.
on 4th down.
Now let's get back to it.
Now a run with
A give for Charbonnet. Breaks one tackle. And Zach Charbonnet
Get inside the 30-yard line.
doing quite well.
Here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll give it to
Here he goes
Charbonnet.
again, Zach Charbonnet.
Physical run.
Gets about
It'll
6 on
line
that
up
one.
as
And
a
this Jets
gain of
defense just sort
five.
of
21. Here's 2nd and 4.
struggling, I suppose, is the
On play action.
Darnold.
Here's Darnold.
Play action, looking for Amari Nyblack in the flat. He's got a 1st down. Reception of 8 yards.
On a gain of 7. Here's a handoff to Walker.
Give Kenneth Walker now
To speak of on
2-yard
the
gain.
of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 8 now.
Working out of the gun. It's
2nd and 8, a throw. Wide open Elijah Moore is blasted.
And this
Another
drive's gonna
former
continue.
Jet,
He's taken
by the
down.
way.
They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 3.
Walker.
And a give for Walker. Fights and an injury. And that's Sauce Gardner. That is Ahmad Sauce Gardner. 2nd and goal from the 1. A pitch right side. He's lit up by Jermaine Johnson. And now an injury
In the backfield, what a shot he took.
to
It's
Hamilton.
gonna be a loss of yardage. What a play.
3rd and goal from the 6.
They'll try and
Darnold around to throw. He'll go out the backfield for K9. He fights back up to the
These are the
1.
worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many
4th and
touchdowns did I
goal
leave on the board? 'Cause I couldn't
from
get
this
one more yard.
1-yard
For
line.
him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end
Darnold
zone and
giving,
trying to
K9
put the ball
fighting,
across the
can't
board.
get there.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And a give now up the middle. Very little gain for
Signaling
the
safety here.
fullback.
The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
2nd and 10 now. Another give to the fullback. He gets a bit more yards there, maybe 3. And that's the end of the first. Jets leading 3-0 with the ball. They stopped a huge Seattle drive at the 1-yard line. So
In just a moment.
don't know that you're feeling
The Jets
phenomenal.
have it here to start quarter number 2 as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Presuming it's a pass here. To throw is Aller. Aller, he's taking that shot deep. Cam Smith breaks it up. Cam Smith tight coverage, breaks it up, and now they'll have to punt from their own end zone. Booting this one just past midfield is Coleman, and he'll have a block up to the 40.
He's forced out of bounds. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field.
Darnold to throw. Quick hit by Quinnen Williams, bringing that interior pressure.
Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Looking for Tolbert, and that's another miss. Darnold just, I don't know if he's seeing ghosts today or what, but just has not been, maybe that same old Darnold. Darnold to throw, looking up the seam, and it's nearly intercepted. And Jigba, I don't think, knew the ball was in the air.
Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress.
Dixon trying to pin them deep. Oh, just a touchback, nearly nailed that coffin corner. And so far, nada for this Seattle offense. And now here's Breece Hall for a first down.
As he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now. Complete and outrunning Knight. It's Taylor. He's been very electric for them today. They're going fucking wing T bullshit all over again. Actually, let's spread. Let's spread, bring down Washington. This will be a give outside. Deion Jones sniffs it out. Thank goodness we didn't pinch. I thought of, going out there seeing that, it made me sort of double think what could be, coming out of that pause. And yeah, I reevaluated. Second and 12 now. This is a quick throw.
Bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down now. Looking to throw on the slant. Has Garrett Wilson, who breaks a tackle. Garrett Wilson breaks off a tackle. Oh my goodness. Should have been barely enough for a first down, but instead it goes for a monster play. Wow. First and goal. A give now. Boye Mafe makes a play. An injury now to Joe Tippmann, their center.
He can get past the 3-yard line. Second and goal. Davis
Second and goal from the 3. Drew Aller. Reading, throwing. Great read by him. Drew Aller. What a talented player.
And the Jets are out to a 10-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5.
Coleman
He takes it across the 30.
to the 30, and we're going to need to see something out of Darnold. Feel like he's been, honestly, a weak point of ours today. Set, throw, and Jigba. Can't haul it in. It's a green throw. See, like that, I don't understand. It's a green throw, so it thinks it's really good timing, and the ball is not that great.
On the ground, it's Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up.
I try and possession catch it, and I didn't catch it, obviously. Meant to do this. Third down. Darnold looking. Darnold throwing, has more. There's a good throw out of Darnold. First down, Elijah Moore.
yards on that connection.
Needed that strike, got that strike. Darnold gonna look, throw, and Jigba drops it again. JSN with, I mean, that first one is less on him. That one right there, I mean, that's just open field, can't make a catch, dude. But we'll go Charbonnet, we know he can, and he actually gets lit up by Andre Cisco. Wow. I mean, dude, something about the passing game just isn't it today. It just isn't it. But K9's it. K9's it. An injury, though, and that's Luke Wattenberg. Obviously a big payday for him in free agency. 1st and 10. Jake Bobo in motion. And we'll go. It's a screen pass for Coleman. Inside the 10 to the 9-yard line is Jonah Coleman. But we've been here before. Been actually about 8 yards farther. Still didn't get in. Got to do something here. Following Ricard and Charbonnet. Bottles on in. He's been by far the best back today. Zach Charbonnet. We go to him when we need the yards. And Charbonnet is in. Finally puts us on the board. That drive was much more, fitting for what we've been used to. This Jets team, it's a gritty team, new coaching. Drew Aller, obviously, we've seen flashes from him already today. And now 5 minutes remaining, we'll see what they dial up.
They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
They'll fake a give, and that's a completion to Taylor. He's had himself one hell of a half.
Yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Going to fake a give, throwing. It's Taylor again who gets 9 yards.
Close to another 1st down.
Feels like every play is just Mason Taylor.
At the 50-yard line.
2nd and inches, a give here. Hall fighting Ernest Jones. He pushes him forward.
But enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now. Aller gonna keep this one. Drew Aller gonna keep it. Drew Aller. And now you see sort of the rookie, that college mindset didn't, think to slide.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the 1st down.
They'll give here to Hall. Boye Mafe, nice tackle.
Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
Taken down by Boye Mafe.
He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
2nd and 8 now. I'm gonna guard Taylor myself because you gotta imagine that's where they want this ball to go. And they take, the 2-minute warning.
It'll be a delay of game.
Wait, delay of game paired with a 2-minute warning. So they get backed up, but it also hits 2 minutes, so. Interesting one there. 2nd and 13 now. They'll pitch it out and brought down by Derek Hall. And we're going to call a timeout here. We're hoping to make a stop on this play. Time's not really a concern for them. What the fuck? It's like, I don't know what just happened, but it was like making me go where I was. Oh my god, I didn't need to call timeouts, but we wasted it. I don't know, maybe we saw something on this, this field goal we wanted to change. Gay from 47 is good. So 6-point lead for New York.
Extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply
Pritchett to the 21, so we have got to go 79 yards. We're going to need some Sam Darnold production if we want to put up some points on this drive. Darnold looking to throw. Darnold hit as he throws, delivers a strike to Tolbert, but a timeout. Darnold goes out with injury. We knew this turf. Oh my God, dude. Sam Darnold leaves the game with injury, but Spencer Rattler, screen pass, we're past midfield. And Darnold has just bruised his upper arm. He'll be back soon. Maybe not in this half, though. Rattler. We know he's got a cannon. Delivers a strike to Jalen Tolbert. The offense has never moved quite this well. Spencer Rattler not afraid to sling it. Rattler over the middle, and Jigba drops it again. Tight coverage, but he had put that ball where it needed to be. A give here for K9.
After a gain of a yard. We're trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. Darnold back in the game for this play.
From the gun, it's
Darnold throwing. Walker.
And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down.
And now, I don't know, maybe a quick hurry up.
Set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3.
Drop my controller, so I'm wasting so much time. Darnold, left wide open is K9.
To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Meyer. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out in front by
Dude, I don't know what to do about JSN. He's open quite off, okay? I mean, he's quite often open. Like, he has no problem getting open. It's just the catch. And, I mean, he's supposed to be a slot guy, but I swear he just struggles with so many drops that you'd like to see him catch. First and 10. See if they really try and do something here. I would doubt it. They'll just run it 4 yards. I mean, maybe they're about to try something, but 2nd and 6.
One final throw before the break.
Throwing right side. Wow. So they stat pad a little. Don't know that I like that. I will remember that. So somehow we escape that half with a 1-point lead. Spencer Rattler might be the better QB at this point. Might be time to just concede that. Uh-oh. Pritchett up near midfield. But Darnold's back in. And Jigba, really rough game out of him. And not much Arroyo either. Oh my. Arroyo hasn't had like any big drops like Jigba has, but you know, he's been very quiet as well.
On the handoff, it's
Charbonnet.
Get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
They'll never expect a very similar play twice in a row. Zach Charbonnet cuts up, gets 8 on that one.
After a gain of 7 on first down.
Gotta, oh no, just reset this play. It's not a great look for us, but uh-oh. Charbonnet, though, making everything work. Zach Charbonnet has been shredding.
It's a pickup of 13 yards.
He has been shredding today. This whole ground game's really been shredding for the most part. To throw, Darnold throwing, has a man wide open. It's Jalen Tolbert. 1-on-1. And you see Darnold injured that throwing arm. So he's got a noodle arm, apparently.
First and goal, Seattle.
First and goal. A give. Charbonnet chased down. Chased down by Johnson.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Coleman from the 1. Jonah Coleman. No gain and an injury. Gray Zabel, it looks like.
Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Third and goal from the 2. Gray Zabel out. Haynes in at left guard now. On play action, throwing. Darnold dropped by Njigba again. I mean, once again, it is pretty tight coverage, but that ball hits him and him alone in the hands, dude. Like, how many of these are we going to have? Like, he can't catch any of these. Like, I get it's pretty tight coverage, but it just hits him in the hands, and there's not even contact. Like, that is dropped without any major it's dropped without, he's touching his thigh. He's touching his thigh. And that's number 4 of this game that we've seen that. And yeah, it's counting all 4 of those. 4 drops for Njigba. I mean, what the hell?
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone.
We made this mistake earlier. We're willing to make it again. Charbonnet going. 2 straight, or not 2 straight, but 2 drives on the day.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry.
That was nearly catastrophic, but also nearly, like, great.
But to the 2, and no further.
We're going to shift this D-line out. Try and play Murphy here. Quick throw right side. Touched down. Not a touchdown, but he's touched down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming.
Show another blitz here.
To just a short game.
And Aller, oh my.
They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Man, that's just a good quarterback right there.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First
and 10, a give, and Knight makes a nice play. Don't know that Hall made the rated. Oh, we're still in freaking dime. Okay.
They'll look to throw.
Throwing right side, and there's a bad throw. Had a window, and Aller's first, like, real missed throw of the day that I can think of is right there. Okay, we're gonna guard. We want to guard. I wanted to play a zone, but instead we forced some pressure and a ball batted at the line, and Armand Membu injured. So luckily, our failed 4th down attempt at the 1 for the 2nd time today does not cost us any sort of points in return, just missed points for us.
They'll go play action with Darnold.
Arroyo.
And it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
I mean, we have built the run so good today. Rattler's in. Okay. Darnold re-aggravated that arm, man. Re-aggroed that arm. Rattler. He's winding. Rattler heaving. End zone. Holy shit. He just launched that into orbit.
On that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Rattler looking, throwing right, has Elijah Moore. Spencer Rattler completes to Elijah Moore. It's a first down. But now we should really be getting into the ground game more, especially against defensive fronts like this.
Here's a handoff.
Although when you have Quinnen Williams, I guess it doesn't matter as much. But so Darnold, you know, clearly nursing something. Rattler to throw, looking for Njig, but he catches that one. He would never catch that for Darnold, but Rattler gives him a 50-50, and he's like, yes, Rattler, come start. Please come start. I'm sick of Mr. Darney. Charbonnet's been dominant today, gets 5 more. And it feels like, you know, some life has just been sucked out of this Jets team. This defense getting tired. Another give for Charbot. Charbot only 1 yard there, and now an opportunity, a big opportunity for this Jets defense against the backup QB to make a quick stop. Rattler. Wide open Arroyo. Touchdown. Nobody guarding the middle of the field. Elijah Arroyo. And Spencer Rattler. I mean, Rattler has been very good. There is no denying that. Rattler has been very good.
It's 21-13.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers
So,
comes on now to kick it away.
Aller is going to get this ball back with about a minute to go in this third quarter at his own 23, down 8. They're not done. You see, they have 5 penalties today, apparently. I don't know about that. I don't know if they... Oh, they have 5 penalty yards. I was somewhat confused there. I was like, they don't have 5 penalties. However, they do have 5 penalty yards. So now 1st and 10, they're going to give Breece Hall, and Ernest Jones meets them. They really like this weird, these weird T formations. They haven't been crazy successful. Nope, this ain't working. We got to change to this. Which that isn't really working either, but Garrett Wilson. He's been fairly limited besides that one big break off play off the missed tackle. And that's your third quarter, so Jets enter trailing 8 into this fourth quarter.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Do kind of want to just go screaming at him here. 1st down and 10. Aller to throw. We send him pressure. Ernest Jones gets home. Exactly what we sought out to do. Don't think we'd sacked him yet today. So we go to other methods. They've got a pretty good tackle duo, as most are aware. Except for, I'm realizing Membu's out, so Parker, they're double teaming Parker. They throw a dime in the zone to Taylor, but still 3rd and 9.
But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Let's try and mess with that right tackle. Third and 9 for this Jets team. To throw, right side, Hall is broken up. Trying a leaping grab almost.
There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And 4th and 9, they're going to punt. Pritchett back on this one. Or not Pritchett. Coleman back on this one.
That's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Coleman in now on this 1st down play, and it's a give to him for 6 yards.
Get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
Interesting. I like it. A give to Pat Ricard. Pat Ricard. The insult to mother frickin' injured.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Motioning out,
First down throw.
throwing
for
that
Rattler.
way.
That one swung out wide to Walker.
Walker,
Nice
no
open
gain on
field
the
tackle
play.
there. He could
Okay,
not
we got to get
free.
Ricard.
They're gonna stop him for
Ricard
no
cannot
gain.
be the. I know everybody's injured in some capacity. How's Darnold doing? Not great. Okay. Fuck, we're gonna take a flag.
Expired. They're not gonna get this one off on top.
Second and 15. I mean, that was just. Look, Rattler. Not maybe as used to the count and all that.
Here's Rattler now on second
He
down.
wants Njigba again. He's got him!
Jigba along the sideline.
Holy, what a ball
Pickup there
placement.
of 28 yards.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
And a large completion.
The run up the
Gonna run to
middle.
this right
It's
side. Walker,
Does some
9
good work
yards.
on the ground here. Gonna take
He hasn't
it
had the most
inside
volume.
30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Motioning Coleman. They'll fake a give.
And now it's Rattler.
Rattler just gets it away. Oh my, just nearly a disastrous play.
He might be fortunate just to avoid the
3rd
sack,
and 1.
and it'll set up a third down.
Rattler is actually going to motion out Walker.
Working out of
Rattler
the gun. Here's
likes the
Rattler.
end zone shots.
That one
Maybe not a wise one there.
zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Myers out,
Pressure's
his
on.
first
Here's the
attempt
veteran,
of the
Jason
day
Myers. This to
for a
make it
field goal,
two-possession
and he
lead.
drills that one to make it a 2-score lead. I mean,
What you're looking
look,
for
if
when you
it
set out on
was,
a drive, but at the same
if
time,
if
you
that's
don't
maybe
wanna come
next
away
drive,
empty-handed
maybe we
either.
consider
So
going
in
for
this
that,
case,
but
they'll take
I'm
those
not going to
3
pass up making it a 2-point or 2-score game at this point in the
And
game.
that one is
Not a
through the
wise
back of the
choice.
end zone.
I just
It is
like
a
chucking him
touchdown.
up with Rattler. I think I feel
Ready to
like I don't
come back
feel as
out for this
bad
next
about it.
possession.
Like Darnold, I
They'll
am
start
somewhat
out
trying to
first
protect
down
the
and 10.
stats. Where Rattler, I'm like, oh, he's just the backup. Like, if he throws interceptions, he throws interceptions. We leave him, and they go to him. Charlie Kohler.
At the 45.
First and 10.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
First and 10. They're going to pass out of that formation. And wow,
There's a short one caught by Taylor.
what a play by Aller. We start to rush him because he's taking off. And we drop a guy off
So they come to the line
Off
for
of
first
'em.
down and 10.
off of Taylor to do it.
9-yard line.
And he attacks that area. And now here, though, he's going to throw it away. Nearly
Just throw
sacked.
that one away.
Looks like he got hit, actually, but I don't know. Would have been a bit of a late hit, it seems.
It
But
could just be too much to overcome. So a nice
2nd and
decision
10
there.
now.
Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Quick throw
The open
in
man
front of
is
Ernest
Russell.
Jones for 7.
About 6 before he's taken down.
They say 6, I say about 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Throwing, oh my, right over the head of Ernest Jones.
To his tight end,
And Taylor
He's
is
over 100
just
receiving yards
eating
on the
up.
afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First down.
Nope, don't like this. Don't like this. 1st and 10. They're going to give. And a
And they're
loss
running
of
to the
2
line.
for
They
Brees Hall.
continue.
Ernest
He's
Jones
gonna be
in there.
taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
15-yard line.
2nd and 12 now. To throw.
They'll
He
set
throws
up
a
the
screen to Hall.
and they'll hold him to a
Nice
gain
play
of
by
just a
Witherspoon.
couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
We're going to stay. We're going to stay in a very similar defense here.
Brings up 3rd and
Hopefully, Imanwari. And sacked by Boye Mafe. TJ Parker was getting there as well. Aller takes a sack. and if gonna force out the field goal unit.
It's fourth down.
I'm gonna call a timeout for them. I feel bad because they were about to go for it on 4th and 21. I'm not going to stand to let that happen. In fact, if actually that's kind of a realistic timeout from us too, because they go out there like, hey, we're about to go for it 4th and 20. I don't know that I was ready for them. Don't know that I had the unit I wanted out there for that.
One-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5.
All right, so this is a one-score game, eight-point game. Rattler still in for Seattle. Darnold not ruled out, but it seems like we're keeping him out unless we deem it really necessary for him to come back in.
They have all the physical attributes, that's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the bag at the point of attack. He knew exactly what play was coming.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third
It's a
down.
3rd down and 7. Rattler loves targeting Njigba. I would have my eyes on JSN if I was this defense. To throw, looking left, has Elijah Arroyo wrapped up. What a tackle by Williams. An amazing wrap up from Williams to give this Jets team a little life. Dixon boots it back. Wow, I thought Arroyo was just going to round that corner. He's got some great speed, but just what a play from Williams.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish
1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. He'll throw right side. Gabe Davis 5-yard completion. That's fine. You can have your Gabe Davis 5-yard completion. You know. 2nd and 5 now. They'll look to throw. He's rolling around. He's throwing. He's intercepted. A stupid decision from Aller is a pick 6 for Julian Love. What was Drew Aller doing? He's been so good. He's looked like a vet. He's been incredible today, I'd say. And just this, I don't know, maybe sensing a little demon pressure, sees Logan Hall, maybe thought he was going to break through that a little bit, rolls out, and all of a sudden he's staring Byron Murphy. He cuts it back in and just seems like he has a lane to run or hit Garrett Wilson, who's standing right in front of him. But instead, he looks like he's going to take off. I don't know why he doesn't take off. Instead, he tries to throw it to the one and only Gabe Davis. And, I mean, Julian Love's just sitting right there and takes it back for an easy 6. I just want to see. Yeah, I mean. Rattler's arguably better, but that's fine. We like to keep the controversy a little bit. And I like the amount of rushes we've got. 28 rushes to 32 passes. Like, that's fine.
A pick 6 for the touchdown. Myers now to add the PAT.
I mean, it's still not impossible for New York, but Aller crumbling under the pressure. Has a chance to go tie up and force overtime with momentum on your side. The starting QB down for Seattle. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing could be argued. Now he has to trot out there.
Take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now for Aller. Quick throw for Wilson. He makes sure to go to him here. Wilson probably said something to him after that last possession. And 2-minute warning.
In the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. Here comes 2nd down.
2nd and 4 for Aller. He'll look to throw. Aller all day finally goes right side for Taylor, who gets a first down, his 10th grab of the day.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his
showing a heavy blitz.
Pick up the rest after the catch.
Aller under center. Aller rolling. Aller throwing. Oh my goodness, he nearly. I mean, that was another one of those interesting plays.
That plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Showing another blitz. They do, and Parker gets home. T.J. Parker, rookie on rookie crime.
Big play now, 3rd down and long.
3rd down and long. We know he probably wants Taylor here. He throws left and out of bounds. He runs out of bounds, 4th and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver.
I want to give him a similar look that we gave him previously.
In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
No manches.
Not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
4th down. They fake a give. Don't know who they're faking. Derek Hall. No, Logan Hall. Gets him down. The Seattle edge, the pass rush comes alive in this second half.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case,
1st and 10 now. They'll give for K9 to boost his yardage, I guess. Timeout, New York. We knew the type of petty people they were. So we had to get that first. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all, Seattle Seahawks come into New York. It was incredibly close for a while, but then we lock in, we start pulling away 4-2. 2 4-2 teams in this division. Maybe not the 2 you'd expect. And here you'll see these stats. Aller was honestly pretty good for a rookie. Like, just had that disastrous play that just locked it up for us. And yeah, he struggled in the second half, I'd say. Like, I don't know if you can't really divide these stats up by half, but Rattler arguably looking like a better quarterback when he's out there than Darnold, but Darnold had himself like a solid day, a bit of a check down Charlie day. Actually, I would argue no, not a check down Charlie day. He kept taking, shots a bit more downfield, 10, 15, 20 yards downfield, most of them to JSN that were dropped until Rattler comes in, tries doing the same thing, and succeeds just fine. Walker, that yards per carry was significantly lower before that final carry. Charbonnet, he was very good, the most effective back. Hall was not good, but they really didn't utilize him too much. Coleman, very, minimal use. Pat Ricard ran on him. Mason Taylor, they've got themselves a special weapon. We talk a lot about Elijah Arroyo when we look at tight ends out of last year's class. But Mason Taylor, he's something special. 10 for 119. Garrett Wilson, 5 for 90. 45 of that were on a breakaway, missed tackle. Kenneth Walker, 5 catches, 35 yards, and a touchdown. He's always good for quite a few grabs. Arroyo, 4 for 32. He found the end zone. Gabe Davis found the end zone for them. Antonio Williams, interesting day from him. Elijah Moore, 3 for 38. Njigba, 3 for 52. The biggest thing, though, those 4 drops. Jalen Tolbert, 3 for 65, man. Had a deep shot downfield from Rattler. Jonah Coleman, 2 for 13. Nyblack, 1 for 8. Sharbo, 1 for 10. Sacks given up. Our O-line, I don't think we took a sack. We might have. We did not. So Logan Hall had a sack and a half today. He is, I like him. He's a hybrid guy. He can play the edge if we need him to, but he's such a good rushing interior, or he's a solid rushing interior guy on those third downs. TJ Parker had a sack, Jared Reed had a sack, Ernest Jones had a sack, Mafe had half a sack, Julian Love, of course, with the pick six. 2 pass deflections from Cam Smith. He saw a bit more playing time today than maybe usual. Kicking, Matt Gay had a good day for them. Jason Myers limited in the field goal attempts, but he had a perfect day. And we pull ahead to 4-2, tied with the Cardinals of all teams. Maybe not the two teams you expected to be 4-2 in this division, but here we are, and we're 4-2. We're on top. Tampa Bay loss would be nice. We have a chance at the 1 seed. It's very early, obviously, third of this way through the season. The Rams not looking too hot to this point. San Francisco hasn't looked too hot either. I feel like this is going to be a race between us and Arizona, and you'll never believe who we play this next week. It's Arizona. And you might say, okay, you beat Arizona. You're one of their 2 losses, and that's true. But they have really turned it into another gear offensively since that game. Darnold now up to a good 14 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. As a team, we're up to 16-3. Beautiful yards per game dropped today because of the injury. He could have played through if we really, really, really wanted him to, but Rattler, he's pretty dang good himself, so 14 yards per attempt is great. Walker, doing good. Again, just not quite the same season as last year, but he's still chugging along just fine. His usage has been a little less as well. Receiving also, it's about the same, but the yards per reception has dropped as well. He was just on something else last year. He was our only source of offense. We were reliant on him. Arroyo, picking up where he left off. I don't know what to say. He's doing just fine. 4 touchdowns already is nice. More yards per game than usual. On pace for more receptions this season. JSN, I just don't know what to do about the drops, man. He's on pace for a better year than last season. That's for sure. Waiting for a payday. He has not had a monster game this season. Started 3 for 3 for touchdowns. Past 3 games hasn't found the end zone. It's just weird, man. He doesn't seem like that number 1 receiver. Don't know why I clicked Arroyo here. It's just weird. We don't have a number 1 outside of him, but he just, for some reason, struggles to catch the ball at times. And that's most of the time. Tolbert, he has 24 receptions. He's getting involved quite a bit. You're seeing more. He has 15 receptions as well. Black, maybe a shocking one, getting in the mix, a bit more over Barner in that receiving game at least. And you see these guys like Bobo getting some snaps, really just, not a true threat, hasn't had much. This O-line is playing very good, as we'd expect it to. TJ Parker with 4 sacks has been nice. Ernest Jones, Witherspoon, and Love with interceptions. We like that. I think we had 4 all of last year, or a very low number. So we'll take 4 to this point. And TJ Parker is off to a hell of a rookie campaign. He is only star to have revealed. I was kind of expecting that to be something crazy like X Factor, to be honest with you. We'll take star, though, because with his overall, with his morale, with the way he's been playing, he'll dev up soon enough, I'm sure. Kicking, is what it is. This season, something is different. Darnold is great. Rattler's even better. Maybe we found a gem. We fixed Rattler a little bit, maybe. We might have found a gem. You see, maybe he's just learned a bit more. Obviously had that season with Kellen Moore. Now he comes back. And it's a very limited sample size. Very, very limited sample size. But he looks pretty good back here with this Clint Kubiak offense. And, yeah, he's certainly playing better than that rookie season in New Orleans. Darnold on pace. Once again, on pace. Not that he's going to do it, but on pace for his best season yet. He took a step back last year as he was nursing an injury from the preseason into the early weeks, and I think it affected his level of play. The team kept losing. Team got behind, forcing him to pass. It wasn't even a terrible year out of him. It wasn't maybe what Seattle was expecting, or I should say fans were expecting, but here at the organizational level, we never doubted him. We were insistent on keeping him. Obviously, a lot of chatter about us potentially selecting a quarterback with that 6th overall pick, and then we trade up to number 2. We give up our next year first. That's maybe what shocked people the most. That sold people, oh, they're going quarterback. No way they'd trade up and give up that next year first to not select a quarterback. But we did. We went TJ Parker. We're committed to Darnold. He was going to be on this roster. We thought, last year was, just a bit of a dip in play. It wasn't entirely his fault, but something to keep an eye on. Obviously, took some hits in this one. Missed a very good chunk of this game with injury. Will this carry over? You'd hope not, right? You'd hope this doesn't truly carry over, but it certainly could. And so, yeah, we shall see. I think Darnold playing great. He's I don't think he's the MVP. I don't know that I would crown him that, but he's certainly playing very well. Bo Nix playing great. Kyler Murray has stepped it up. Not completing a ton of his passes, but he stepped it up. Allen's yet to turn it over, at least through the air. You see Mahomes playing at an elite level as well. So, and Stroud, a lot of these guys, McCarthy, not Tua, Penix, Stafford's not MVP. He's actually regressed. I feel like the stats maybe don't quite show the misses he's had. Geno Smith, sneakily still starting. Last year wasn't great for him in Vegas, but it seems like he's sort of stepping it up this year. Maybe a similar scenario there with them of, hey, he's going to be on this roster with his cap. You see Miller Moss, Colts taking a bit of a risk. Seems like that's doing them okay. Kid Klubnik, Jared Goff, Lawrence. Nobody's had a terrible year. Nussmeier, kind of Cam Ward-esque, feels like. I mean, obviously number 1 overall draft selection, completing 51% of his passes, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. Granted, he's had, Jacksonville, that's not a great defense, but, that's his first debut performance. It wasn't great. Then you have to play Steelers defense, which, of course, you managed to squeak out a win there. Then you have to play Ravens defense, which... Yeah, and then you had to play the Texans defense, which somehow you beat. And then you have to play the Steelers defense again. That's a tough stretch of defenses. As far as pass rating goes, Spencer Rattler obviously leading the league, but I guess if you Earl Bolin, bro. Sort of take this for MVP. I guess Kyler's been. I don't know, dude. Kyler's been better. More yards, more touchdowns, but he's turned the ball over more. He's completing way less passes. I would not take Kyler over Darnold based on this season, but I don't know. Bo Nix probably could take it at this point. If not, Allen, probably Allen. We're going to get overtaken here. Almost no doubt in my mind. We're about to get overtaken. Breece Hall, the most attempts, and not great average for him. Henry, Tootin, Henderson, Algier, Love, Pacheco actually bouncing back a little bit. Interesting. Sutton leading the league after a monster performance against the Cardinals. Shakir McBride, up here, not incredibly shocking there. He's just an absolute monster. Sort of unprecedented tight end season pace. I mean, what did he put up last year? Because I don't remember it being. I mean, you look at this pace. Last year, had nearly 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns, and it was like, wow, that's an incredible tight end season. And now he's on pace for like 1,500 yards. He is. He's on pace for 1,500 yards and like 15-ish touchdowns. Like, that would be incredible. Now, does he maintain this play? We'll see. Chase having a good year. And this is all with Marvin Harrison, Maserati Marv, having a career year for him as well. Found the end zone 7 times. And he's on pace for a better season than last year. I mean, less yards, but way more touchdowns. It's interesting. It's interesting. That Cardinals offense is very, very interesting. Troy Franklin, yet another one of Bo Nix's weapons. And you see sort of where these Seahawks are. Not a crazy weapon anywhere. Nick Nash. Love this guy for no reason. Let's see who leads the league in touchdowns. It's Shakir. Man, Shakir. He's like my dream receiver. Like, to be honest, if I could get one guy, like his appearance, slot guy, really good hands, like, that's great. I would love that. Over most of these guys. Touchdowns. Very similar. Bo T's up there as well as a dream. Hasn't gotten paid by the Colts, so he has actually signed a fucking cheap-ass deal. Wow, Andrew Thomas sucks. Okay. Anyway, Micah Parsons going off. We like to see some of it. Wow, 5 sacks for Grenard so far. What a trade for them that has been. Not seen any Cardinals. Josh Sweat with 3. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing looking through this Drew Stevens. Wow. That is a kicker. Wow, 7 of 11. Yikes. I mean, is he at least missing, like, deep? Okay, he's 1 of 450 plus. Like, that's fine. But here, like, this is where it's bad. He's 1 for 3 on field goals under 40. Like, you'd have to let this man go. Like, you can't let this guy keep kicking for you, Dan. Wow, Joey Sly revitalizing the career. Yeah. No, best known for that pretty good year in Washington. Had a couple solid seasons with Washington. You know, New England, not so great. Tennessee was not so great either. But, you know, they give him a chance, and he is off to a hot start. I think they sort of saw, like, okay, he went 2 of 4 from 29. Like, I think what they like is this. 8 of 10 from 50 plus. He's always been pretty good, except for, I mean, one season is 1 for 6. But 4 for 4, 4 for 6, 3 for 5, 6 for 9, 8 for 10, 4 for 4. I mean, you like to see that. I don't know. I'm just yapping. I don't know why I'm still live, but I'm just yapping. Enjoying talking. Chad Ryland, you know, leaves the Cardinals. Once again, though, most of his misses were 50 plus. Like, not to say that you don't want your guy to make those, but actually, I do sort of want to check in on Justin Tucker. He's 5 of 6, but his miss was a 27-yarder. As he's back in the league. Net average, Harrison Butker has apparently punted 5 times. Maybe an injury to punter. That's intriguing. Blake Gillikin, Wheelan. Wow, of course, Arise is up there. But he's also punted towards the top of the league. Whereas Seattle, I mean, whoa, Seattle only 13. I mean, we are down there with the best. With the best of the league, man. Well, I suppose it is time for me to head off. Play Arizona. That is a big game. I feel like that's going to be a big game for the division. You know, we could fall off at any point. Oh, Cordell Flott was injured. How did I not know? Wattenberg, 3 to 5 weeks. Not great for us, but I feel like we can navigate that. Olu, you know. Olu can play a little bit. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's not the biggest injury. Didn't realize Flott was out. It makes sense, though, because Cam Smith played a lot. And Love was probably out of position. Maybe even on that pick 6. I know some things got shifted around a little bit. But we got the win. It started off a bit shaky, but then it was clear, okay, which team's the 4-2 team, which team's the 1-5 team. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to get off. I'm actually going to get off. It's 1 a.m. What a stream. What a win. Goodbye.